Hi and welcome to another episode of Being Surreal. I know I missed the last episode because I was sick and I had exams going on. I don't know if you can feel it in my voice, but I still have cold. My voice is on deeper notes, so I think it sounds good. But yes, I'm still a little sick. So in this episode, we are going to talk about a Netflix series. This series is called Black Mirror. Like the Black Mirror here refers to the technology, like the computer screen or phone screen, which acts like a mirror but is black in color. So it's a sci-fi series. So like each episode is a standalone episode, like it's like a short movie, and you can watch each individual episode. So it's related to like technologies that might be available in future. Like there are a few episodes in which people have specific machine embedded in their brain which makes them much more smarter, and they can like rewatch their older memories, just like Neuralink. Each episode is different and it's actually a good series, though it's a little scary. Like it's meant to show how technology can ruin our life. So I really recommend that you should watch it. So there is this one specific episode in which a man kidnaps an intern of a social media company, and he puts him in the gunpoint and manipulates. Like, I know this is spoiler alerts, but I'm not giving a lot of details, so it's fine. I guess you can skip a few minutes, I guess, because other than the story, I'll also talk about the reason. I'm just telling why I chose this topic, like the danger of technologies. Okay, so he kidnaps that intern and he ransoms that. He wants to talk to the founder of the company, which he somehow manages to do so. And then he asks the question why he made that app so addictive. Then he explains that few months earlier he had a car accident in which his wife passed away. Now everyone believes that this accident happened because the other driver was drunk, but the lead of the story believes that it was his fault. Why? Because he was using that app while driving. Now see, like this doesn't sound a lot like a sci-fi, but it's realistic. It's so realistic. And the other concepts of the series are also similar. They are also very realistic. They might not be realistic right now, they might not be real right now, but they feel so realistic, like it's actually possible to have those in future. This brings us to the topic that social media apps are actually addictive. Like I'll give you an example, and I actually wanted to talk about it for a quite long time and I was not able to do so. So now I'm going to talk about this. Like if you would look at Instagram right now, it's just completely filled with reels. Like you could be scrolling and then you'll be getting recommended reels, and you might follow them or not follow them. Okay, then you click on there and then you can directly scroll down for more reels. Someone sent you a reel, you open that reel, okay, but no, you can go down and scroll more reels. You saw a reel on someone's story, you go to that reel, and now you can again scroll more reels. And this is after there is a specific dedicated button for reel. Like there's a whole different section for reel, but still reel is everywhere. And not just that, but this reel, like watching reel, is decreasing our attention span. On an average, a reel is like 30 seconds to 1 minute, right? And because Instagram is pushing the reel so much, we have got so addicted to seeing the short form of content, that is 30 seconds to 60 seconds. It's dangerous for us, and it's getting really dangerous. You might say that I am just saying anything, like I am talking rubbish, but no, look at it. If this decreasing attention span was not serious, companies wouldn't have been making reels. Everyone is focusing on short form content. Like really, look at any famous startup, like for example Zomato. They have such creative ads and which are like they grab your attention at the first span. Now if you would go back and look at the ads in like maybe even 2000s, those ads were so creative but they were so long. For example Favicol, their ads were so creative, but at that time people had the attention span. Nowadays people don't. If you would show that same ad to a random teenager right now who is not accustomed to those ads, he will scroll down immediately. Like this is for real, and this is actually concerning. And if not others, you should be concerned for yourself at least, because your attention span is dying. You won't be able to concentrate on things, which brings us to the original topic, that is texting while driving or just using the app while driving. Why? Because it's so addictive. Your both of your hands are on steering wheel, you are driving the car at 60 km/h and the road is seemingly empty. Now your brain is like, I want something, I am getting distracted, keep me engaged, keep me engaged. And to do so, you take out your phone and scroll reels, and since you couldn't control the car, your car hits the divider. That's a serious possibility. So there are a few ways you can counter this. The first thing you need to do is to cut down the amount of time you spend on Instagram. So earlier, I can't remember the timeline, maybe I would be very honest, for like at least in the lockdown period, my activity time on Instagram was way too high. It would be like 6-7 hours daily, but a couple of days ago I checked and my average hour was like an hour, which is still a lot but is seemingly less, and I'm going to make it more less. Then once you have cut this, you need to make your attention span longer. To do this, you need to start consuming long form content, and these can be like reading articles or listening to podcasts or just reading books. Why? Because when you are forcing your brain to concentrate on something which is of longer time span, you are training your brain to be more focused for longer hours. If you keep watching reels, your attention span will go to like 30 seconds or 1 minute, and if during that time if that time you don't find something catchy, like your attention will go away and you'll stop watching that. Like you can even watch movies for increasing your attention span, like not a very damn good way, but I think it's fun. It's actually a fun way of increasing attention span. So yes, I would suggest stop consuming short form content. Decreasing attention span is a serious issue, and I think we all need to focus on that. Well, maybe not for others, but at least for ours. And I'll answer this question, why social media apps are so addictive. Is it the company's fault or is it our fault? Well, frankly speaking, if you would look from the perspective of a founder or these social media company, they have to be addicted. Why? They are going to earn their livelihood through this app. They have to make it addictive. It may be unethical. I don't really think so. Like it's up to you how you think it's ethical or unethical. But I think it needs to be addictive for them to make money out of it. If Instagram was not addictive, or let's take a better example, if TikTok was not addictive, it wouldn't have grown so exponentially. It had like 1 billion downloads in just a small time period. Why? Because it was addictive. So for them, the more addictive their app is, the more money they make. So they try to make it more addictive. And the best thing you can do as a user is that, like there was this quote that use social media apps, don't let them use you. So that is, you use your social media according to you. If you are like really looking to increase your attention span, start reading books. If you can't do that, then I would suggest start reading summaries and I make book summaries. Like I do it every month, though I skipped the last month because of bad health and this exams. But I'll surely make it up for it. And with that, I'll end today's episode. Thank you and have a nice day.